It's interconference NBA basketball as the Magic are back on the road. It's Laker basketball at the Staples Center. Beautiful day outside. We are live in downtown Los Angeles. So good to have you with us on this Thursday night for some hoops action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg. Our starting lineup, so look at today's matchups here, presented by T-Mobile. Let's check out the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. Clark, looking at the Magic, what do they need to do to secure a win?
Well, Kevin, free throws are a big concern. They're a team that struggled at the line. They were dead last in free throw percentage last season. That can make a big difference down the stretch in a close game. So we'll see if it's a factor.
On the other side, Clark, how about the Lakers? What's the key for them?
Perennial MVP candidate Kobe Bryant. What doesn't he do?
Well, we know he scores, but he's become even more of a leader, and I think he appreciates what's around him.
I agree with you wholeheartedly there. He knows he's going to need to score big points on a regular basis, but he also knows he has a little more help this season.
Oh, this should be fun to watch. Thank you, Clark. Here's Lewis. 5 on the shot clock. Howard from 7. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. Orlando on D. Here's Bryant. The shot, no good. The Magic the other way. To Nelson. Here's Lewis. Howard scores the opening field goal.
Plays like that tell you who's hungry and who wants it.
And it's the Lakers' ball. Here's Bryant. Lewis grabs the board. Gasol is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, first team foul. Substitution for Lakers, Lamar Odom.
And here now the Magic. Lewis. Here's Lewis. Sticks it from 17 feet. Rashard Lewis certainly gives this Orlando team a different dimension, doesn't he?
He really does. You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of a baby's body. Smooth and sometimes explosive. This guy has a smooth offensive game, but he also has an explosive offensive game. And he's always ready to deliver when called upon.
Well said, Special.
All righty.
Well said. Now Nelson, after Pau Gasol's bucket. Carter backs in. Fires the 3. Nelson, no luck. On defense, Orlando. And here is Bryant. Good-looking screen by Gasol. To the middle. Up high and down hard.
The well-set screen freed him up for the nasty throwdown. Nice execution.
Now Nelson. Howard got a hand on it. The Magic retain possession. A different group set to go for the Lakers. Now Nelson. Here's Carter. No good on the quick shot. It's one-on-one. Here's Bryant. Nails the easy jumper.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Bynum gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul of the game.
Bynum, that's his first personal foul, second team foul. Magic substitution, Margin Quartet.
Here's Lewis. Over Odom. Misses off the inbound.
Oh, that jam would have been something else. Key words being would have.
Odom drains it from the wing. Orlando trailing here. Lewis, right wing. Screened by Howard. Here's Lewis working on Gasol to end the run.
He's had some problems finding the range here in this quarter.
The Lakers in the lead. The Lakers on a bit of a roll here. Now Gasol. He's guarded by Howard. Here's Farmar. Trains it for three.
They're really giving them all they can handle here. The defense is having a hard time keeping up.
Here's Carter. Blocked. Got the stop thanks to the block by Odom. The Lakers on a bit of a roll here. To Bryant. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Dumps it off to Gasol. Odom. Kept alive. Deflects the pass. The steal by the Magic.
The defense anticipated the kick out the whole time.
And it's Carter missing.
Well, he can't believe that one didn't fall. Those are usually automatic.
Gasol to Farmar. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Inside to Gasol. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
There's another example, Kevin, of how they're hustling to all the missed shots to get an edge in the rebounding area.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Lewis for three.
And here comes Kobe Bryant. And it's that hustle, Clark, that translates into more opportunities, getting going fast here.
Yep, exactly right. They're really going after it to start this game. A nice, good start for them.
The Lakers have taken the early lead.
They're playing lockdown D, Kevin. As a coach, you can't ask for anything more.
And at the end of one, it's 11-7. And here we go, ready for some more good action in this second quarter. Let's quickly go over to Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Phil Jackson.
Hey, Kev. He said that a key for this game was to not concede any easy baskets. They're facing a potent offense, and they know if they make things too easy for them, they'll be playing from behind early. We'll see if they can take care of business.
We will indeed. All right, Cheryl. And here is Odom. Pass on him. The jump hook.
The defense didn't challenge the shot, didn't get a hand in his face. And from such close range, that shot's a gimme.
And here is Johnson. Here's Carter. Rips it down with one hand.
When he gets it that close, forget about it. It's all over.
Here's Odom. Nails the floater. He has 6.
Such a creative finish. That was an impressive move.
Carter gets in close. The Magic maintain possession.
Good heads-up play to deflect that pass. That's why you stay active on defense with your hands. Make them use that clock.
Lakers on D. 6-point game. Here's Carter. Blocked again. Here's... Whoa! So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Some changes there for the Lakers. Here's Fisher. Tipped, and it heads out of bounds. Last touch by the Magic. Some changes there for the Lakers.
Substitution for the Lakers, Andrew Bynum and Kobe Bryant.
And here is Bryant. Good-looking screen by Gasol. It's tipped. Tries to save it. The Lakers will hold on to it.
Good defensive footwork shut down his path to the basket.
And here is Bryant. Off the inbound. Misses off the inbound. About 3.5 minutes left in the second. Fisher is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
And here is Johnson. To Petrus, stolen by Kobe.
And it's only their first turnover here. They've done a really good job of protecting the ball so far.
And here is Johnson. The runner over Gasol. So it's the Lakers now. 6-point lead. Fisher can't get it to go. So Orlando will take it the other way. And Clark, they certainly have looked excellent in terms of staying in control of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, and I love to see that. That's given them a much better shot at being able to come out on top in this game.
Here's Lewis. 5 points in the game. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's Petrus. Rebound by Ron Artest.
If you want to leave someone open out there, he'd be the guy. He doesn't have the touch from that spot.
Here's Bryant. Connects from in close. Sweet touch by the 14th-year veteran out of Lower Marion High School. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. The Magic changing it up. Petrus with it. It's stolen by Bryant. And that's going to be his second takeaway of the contest. Throws it up. Oh, yeah! Slams home the alley-oop. He has 6.
The vertical game is in full effect. Look out below.
And here we go with Jameer Nelson. Howard from close range. Missed. Odom has picked up his first foul of the game.
Tough interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul.
He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. Here's Fisher. 1:28 left in the half. Here's Artest. Kept alive. Odom up top. Here's Fisher. Bounces this one way up there, then through.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
Screen by Howard. To Howard. Off the pick. Finishes with the soft touch. He's got 8.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Odom drains it from short range.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Now here's Bass, guarded by Odom. Here's Barnes. Lamar Odom pulls it in.
So far today, they're showing a little more effort and hustle. They've got a small advantage on the glass right now.
Here's Artest on the mark with the triple. Now Nelson. And that advantage you're talking about, Clark, certainly one of the factors in this league.
Well, there's no question about that, Kevin. Each of those rebounds are creating another scoring opportunity for him. His agility and soft touch really paid off there. Not many players could have laid that in.
The Lakers
have been red hot offensively.
Yeah, but we've still got 2 quarters to play. Anything can happen. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. The score, 28-17. Let's go to the T-Mobile halftime report. All right, let's look at the team stats. Lakers have been able to score so easily that it seems almost effortless.
Yeah, they're putting on a clinic out there, as you can see from their sky-high field goal percentage.
Nice game. Great performance by Lamar Odom.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kevin. He's done a great job of contesting shots. He's the leading shot blocker through the first half.
Hello and welcome back. We're glad you're with us. The NBA so many times comes down to a game of runs, and we'll see if a run here will turn this thing around as we get underway. Here's Fisher. Gasol's in the post. He's guarded by Bass. Fires from the right block, and Gasol gets it to go. Here comes Jameer Nelson. It's a 13-point game. Over Fisher. The shot no good. And the Lakers go with it the other way. Bryant on the mark with the fadeaway. 8 points for him.
I'm not sure that's the shot they wanted, but they'll take the basket.
Knocks it loose. The steal by Fisher. Lofts it up. Yes! Jams in the alley-oop.
Well, he's lighting it up, and that surprises no one. This guy is just a dynamite scorer.
For the sledgehammer.
That should be illegal, Kevin. Just like they drew it up in practice, Kevin. Sweet dish inside.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Lamar Odom.
Here's Fisher. Let's quickly go over to Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Phil Jackson.
Hey, Kev, he's happy so far with their performance. Not everyone likes to rebound, but they put in a great effort in that department today, and he would love to see this kind of effort in every game. Now back to our play-by-play analysis. Kev?
Thank you, Cheryl. Here's Carter. Lamar Odom pulls it in.
It seems like they're winning all of the hustle plays, getting all of the 50-50 balls, and they have a big advantage on the glass.
And here is Bryant. He's got 10. Kobe commits the charge. That's his first foul of the game. Los Angeles is just getting everything they want inside.
Points in the paint have been the story so far, and I don't think it's going to change unless this team starts defending with physicality, bodying up without fouling.
Gort is in at power forward. A challenging stretch here for Orlando. Down by 15. Here's Nelson. Hits the front rim and in. Nice shot by the 6-year veteran out of St. Joe's. And you talk about hustle plays, it really does come down to wanting it more than your opponent, and we certainly saw it right there.
Yeah, Kevin, and it's showing up right there. It's very obvious.
Now Gasol. He's got 6.
Well, they still have the lead, but they really need to collect themselves and start taking care of the ball.
Stolen away by the Lakers. Kobe nets it from the wing. He's got 12. And it does look like turnovers will be a theme here.
Without question, Kevin. Let's see if they can squeeze the orange and hold it together. They've got to do a much better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Lewis. Off the mark with the 3-ball.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
Artest from just inside the arc. Rebounded by Howard.
Ill-advised shot there. No question about it.
Here's Lewis. In close. Nelson leads the game in assists. Here's Fisher. 1:54 left in the third. Got a piece of it. The steal by the Magic.
You have to play smart with the ball in your hand. To get back into this game, Kevin, they need to really concentrate on limiting the turnover.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. A different group set to go for the Lakers. Now Nelson. You're right, Clark. When you're down, you can't just give away opportunities like that.
Well, the margin of error is much smaller when you're trailing and trying to come back, so everything is much more important, but turnovers always are self-destructive. They're hitting the boards with a vengeance. That's been a big factor in building this lead.
Here's Gasol. Count! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on Nelson.
First team foul. Gasol, shooting one.
No good, and they don't get the three-point play. Nelson buries the triple. He's got 7.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Kobe, right wing. Gasol backs down. Can't hit from the post. On offense, here are the Magic. It's a 14-point game. Bounce pass to Howard. Dumps it off. Here's Carter. Pinballs around and in.
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong guy to give an opening to.
And here comes Kobe Bryant. Got it up. Misses the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 40-28. Kobe Bryant came to play. 14 points and 2 steals.
Yeah, he continues to make an impact on the defensive end, Kevin. He's made some key steals.
The fourth quarter about to get started here in what's been an entertaining game. Welcome to the fourth quarter. Wide margin on the scoreboard tells it all. This one is probably over, but you never know. Anything can happen. Now Carter. Here's Carter. Kept alive. Lewis rips it down off the beautiful pass. He's shooting 25% from deep. Here's Fisher, guarded by Nelson. Artest on the wing. Stolen by Lewis. It's one-on-one. From short range. And Nelson gets it to go.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
And here is Bryant. 14 points for him. Gasol lays it in off the pick. Nice bucket by the ninth-year veteran out of Spain.
Great pick there. The defender was stopped in his track, and it freed up the easy basket.
Now Carter, defended by Bryant. Carter, that's good.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Here's Fisher, guarded by Nelson. About 3.5 minutes left to the fourth. Odom backs him down. Here's Artest. Hits the tray.
Kevin, when you're defending a great shooter like that, you got to smell his breath. You got to be right on top of it.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Let's quickly go over to Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Phil Jackson.
Thanks, Kev. He told him it's time to turn it up a notch. He said there's plenty of time to rest later. Right now, I want you to go all out. Kevin.
Okay, thanks, Cheryl. The Lakers giving up on the turnover. That's their 6th of the game. Now Nelson. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Lewis. It bounces out of bounds after the shot. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He's really in the zone and is racking up the points in bunches.
He certainly has. He's getting all the looks he wants and is finishing his chances.
They need to do something to get him out of his rhythm before it's too late.
Poked away. Intercepted by the Magic.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
And the Lakers have possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Fisher. No luck, so Orlando will take it the other way. He's done a great job, Clark, of controlling the ball.
Boy, he sure has, Kevin. I mean, focus and quality ball handling. Very impressive. He's really had a positive impact on his team with that kind of work.
Oh, a spectacular save by Fisher. Here's Odom. Connects on the baseline jumper. They're in front, 47-36. Dumps it off. Here's Bass. Great pass by Nelson.
You knew that one was good as soon as he released it. That's cash money.
The Lakers in the lead. To Kobe. From 11 feet away. It's blocked. Orlando trailing here. Nelson kisses it off the glass and in.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for.
And here is Bryant. He's got 14. Straight to the rack and hammered down by Gasol.
He's not necessarily a five-star athlete, but he's got the length to stuff it home when he gets it inside.
The Magic will take a timeout here. They're behind by 9. 1:15 left in the game. And it's the Magic with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Here's Bass. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
Shocking how wide open he was. Even more shocking that he couldn't sink it.
And here comes Kobe Bryant.
Right on the verge of victory now. They don't need much more than to just take care of the basketball.
Now Nelson. They trail by 11. It's Vince Carter on the wing, defended by Bryant. Here's Bass. Gasol with the rebound.
An explosive finisher just met a more explosive defensive surge. Great battle down low.
Artest nailed it with just a little time left on the shot clock. They have now scored 6 unanswered.
With this double-digit margin, very little can be done to make this a contest now.
Here's Lewis. Off the mark. The Lakers walk away with a double-digit victory as they defeat the Magic 53-40. Kobe Bryant is the Jordan Brand player of the game and some solid numbers.
Well, Kevin, he attacked the rim with reckless abandon all game long. He was throwing down dunks left and right.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.